Boxing fans, boxing critics, and boxing analysts, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, viewing. One love, shouts from the South. Yeah, man, let's do this. Let's get right to it, man. I want to talk about this worldboxingnews.net, Manny Pacquiao with coronavirus and one of the greatest ever careers. I want to talk about this because it's an interesting article and it makes you reflect and think. I remember some time ago, I talked about this in social media. This was about maybe more than a year ago, talking about Pacquiao should retire. I haven't made a video about it, though. I probably have mentioned it in one of my videos, past videos that I have been pumping out, but I don't really remember. I don't recall, okay? Now, if you go back, I mean, we all know. Let's read a little bit of the article, and I'm going to put some of my personal comments, right? At 41 years of age, time was already running fast out of time, okay, for Manny Pacquiao to land one or two massive fights to end his tenure in the sport. Okay, so time is running out. He's getting old. I mean, 41 years of age. He's going on to 42. He's and in the meantime, in between his boxing endeavors, he's in political. He's in his political career. He has his political career, which he's doing great in. He's doing great in, and like I said, I repeat. Some time ago, I mentioned that in social media quite often about how Manny Pacquiao should probably think about retiring. He has had an amazing career, legendary, you know what I'm saying? I love him, awesome fighter, awesome, figure, awesome leader, a family man, et cetera, et cetera. We can go on and on, but I personally think he should retire. He beat, you already know, excuse me, he beat Keith one-time Thurman. Keith, one-time Thurman. Keith, sometime Thurman. Keith. No time I'm just kidding, man. I'm just joking. All due respect to Keith one-time Thurman, man. Love him. But, he beat him. You guys know. But the thing is, we can contemplate also that Keith one-time Thurman came off of a win of, beating Josecito Lopez, and he looked shaky in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman looked shaky. He got rocked. I think it was in the 7th round. I don't remember. But, and Pacquiao beat him. And we also know the story of Keith one-time Thurman. In and out, come back here, gets injured. He's coming back again, then he gets injured again. I mean, so we know the story of Keith one-time Thurman. I personally think Keith wasn't, at his 100, at his A game when he fought Pacquiao. But it is what it is, man. So he beat he beat Keith one-time Thurman, which is a great victory. But, I personally think, I agree with what this article is, alluding to. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue here. It says, weeks of waiting turned into months, and soon will be a year since his last fight. We were talking about Keith one-time Thurman, so I wouldn't beat him. So enter the coronavirus, and Pacquiao is now living on borrowed time. I mean, I agree with that, you guys. So, I mean, we got to consider this. I mean, this whole coronavirus is just shaking everything up, you guys. Just, experts are saying, I made a video recently about it. Check my channel out. It's called Breaking Coronavirus is Expected to Kill 480,000 People, something like that. But that title was based off of what a disease expert stated, okay? Now, there are lots of experts and scientists. And, okay, go watch that video, man. It's important because, it breaks down what certain, think labs are talking about, experts. And the numbers don't look good, you guys. And that's, it goes on to here. Boxing is suspended until summer at the very least. Excuse me. The whole world is investigating. The whole world is researching right now, be it a layman, be it a researcher, be it an expert in the field, whatever. The whole world is researching on coronavirus, man. And everyone is just, it has shook the world, okay? So it has shaken the world. So, at the very least, boxing is suspended until summer. And we don't know, we don't know if it's going to continue for the rest of the year. They're already talking about, the Olympics going on in 2021, and it's still going to be called Olympics 2020. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know. So, I mean, considering this, and Pacquiao's, professional boxing career, you know what I mean? It looks like he might retire. Excuse me. Everyone is expecting and everybody wants to see Pacquiao fight, a champion right now in the welterweight division, be it Bud Crawford, be it Spence Jr. Everyone's clamoring for that. Even though there has been controversy in that. There's controversy in everything in boxing, you guys. There's controversy in everything. So, even though there was, people saying, Pacquiao ducked Crawford when he was in Top Rank and blah blah blah. Who cares? That passed years ago. I mean, that it was what it was, and we are in the we're in the year 2020, and this is now. You know what I'm saying? What happened, whatever. And at that time they couldn't fight, whatever. But now everyone's clamoring for that. A lot of people want to see Pacquiao versus Bud. Amazing champion. Bud Crawford's an amazing fighter. Nothing to take away from him, even though I have criticized him. Also everyone wants to see Pacquiao versus Spence, even though, people are saying, oh, Pacquiao's calling out Spence because he just got in an accident, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I mean, so a lot of people want to see that. At the same time, a lot of people want to see these fights. I personally I'm not really interested in it because I know Pacquiao's not in his prime. You know what I'm saying? He's not in his prime. He's 41. That's old for boxing, man. I mean, it also depends on the person, though. But guys, look at Pacquiao. He's taken a lot, though. A lot of people don't, he's taken a lot. I think for his safety and for his health, he should have retired a while ago. That's another reason why I was saying that in social media. This was like a year and a half ago, guys, at least. And I was saying, Pacquiao, man, you should, after around the time of Floyd Mayweather, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, I was posting it. I don't even remember if it was on Facebook or whatever. And I don't even think my channel was around. I'm not sure. But, just for his health, man. You guys know the toll boxing has, on legendary fighters, legendary rest in peace Roger Mayweather. Check that video out. I broke it down too. Also, Muhammad Ali, legendary Muhammad Ali, GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened. Boxing, it takes a toll on a fighter, and it's concerning. At least with me, it's concerning, man. And whether it's controversial or not, or however controversial it may be, when I post my opinion, push out my opinion, I think Pacquiao should retire, man, because for his safety, for his well-being, you know what I mean? He has given enough in the sport. He has given more than enough in the sport for all of us fans, man. You know what I'm saying? He has given more than enough. I think he should personally, yes, it's his passion. Yes, he loves it. Yeah, I mean, that's great. But, there's a time when you should say, you know what, that's enough. I just posted another, okay, I just posted a video on Triple G getting smashed by Canelo because I have been pushing, ever since Triple G. I noticed that he's getting slower. He has been getting slower for a while now, guys, and I posted it. It was my first video. I broke it down on my last video of Canelo smashing Triple G. It's going to happen, guys, in the trilogy. I mean, like I said, mark my words, because Triple G, man, he should have known. He should have thrown in the towel after the first fight against Canelo. I mean, I'm going to stick on it. I'm going to stick to my guns because it's happening. It's what I've been explaining is happening, and it's evolving, and it's getting worse and worse for Triple G. I mean, you see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It happened with Mosley, too. Did you guys notice, man? I mean, I've noticed it throughout the years. Mosley started fighting here in Mexico, in little venues. And I was thinking, Mosley, why are you fighting still, bro? I mean, but hey, it's his passion. I mean, but it's like, dude, just throw in the towel, bro. Focus on your family. Focus on your boxers. Got to know when the right time is to retire, man. I mean, sometimes they don't see it. Sometimes they don't see it. Maybe behind closed doors, their family's insisting, hey, pops, hey, OG, dad, stop fighting already. We want you here more. We want you, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that sees it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan. Yes, I love to see these guys fight, but I'm concerned for these guys, man. Maybe I'm the only one that's saying these things, and that's great because it's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We all have unique perspectives and angles. But, getting back to that, Pacquiao has given more than enough in the sport. He has given more than enough. I think you guys enjoyed him more. He has to take care of his health, man. He has to have his mind right, you know what I'm saying? And he does. But you never know, man. If sooner or later, look at the punches he has taken in his career, man. Just go back to that recent, I'm not recent, but I mean, it seems recent because it was so impacting. When, Juan Manuel Marquez, man, salute to that brother, man. Awesome fighter. Juan Manuel Marquez, man, I love him. How he smashed Canelo, sorry. How he smashed Pacquiao in that knockout. Man, my gosh. You guys know the impact that does to a body, man, to your brain? Maybe in the future he might get memory. Who knows? I hope he stays healthy. I hope he's the same as, he's great. His faculties are still in place. So he should just call it a day, man. Call it a career, bro. Call it a career, man. But hey, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So boxing is suspended until summer at the very least. Pacquiao may even be 42 before he laces up the gloves again, guys. I mean, that's old for boxing, man. You know, and again, a lot of people say, yeah, it just depends on. But look, like I said, he has his stripes. He had definitely got a lot of stripes in the game. You know what I mean? So he has taken a toll enough already, man, guys. I think he has given enough entertainment for all of us. You know, and leave room for the young cats, man. Leave room for these young fighters. You know, go ahead and turn in your belt, bro. I mean, or do what you got to do. You know, that's just my opinion, man. But yeah, man. So taking an 18-month partly enforced timeout from the sport at this stage of his career was highly unthinkable for Pacquiao. Taking advantage of the fact he was still just as good as anyone out there at 147 pounds would have been key to any fights against the big boys. Sorry about that. So et cetera, et cetera. But I mean, that's just my input, okay? And check the link in the description, check this article, you know what I'm saying? But I agree, and it looks like, you know, someone's speaking about it in WBN, you know what I mean? You know, the author, the reporter of this article is speaking out about it, and I have been speaking out about it, that, you know what I mean? You know, Pacquiao, you've given an amazing career, bro. Just. I mean, okay, and a lot of people say, hey, he should fight. I reiterate that. Oh, he should fight. You know, one of the top names. You know, and the welterweight. I want to see a mega fight. You know, but I personally don't see it. So I mean, it would be interesting to watch him against Spence, him against Crawford. But reality, guys, I don't think he's gonna fight Bud. Okay, politics and all this nonsense in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Bud is eyeing Spence, and that's what the focus is, you guys. Okay, go back to go back to Pacquiao when he got in the ring, when Spence, if I'm not mistaken, beat Danny Garcia, right? They were in the ring. Manny Pacquiao went in the ring with Spence, and Errol Spence wanted that smoke. He said, come on, Pacquiao, let's fight, you know, and Pacquiao was just sitting there, like, smiling. He didn't really respond, you know, excuse me. So, I mean, and now after this accident, you know, a lot of people argue that too. A lot of people argue that, you know, and now Pacquiao's calling out Spence. I don't think it's worth all this calling out. I don't think it's worth, you know, everybody wants to see Bud and Spence more than anything. You know, everyone wants to see that, and I think that this is the perfect time. I think this is the perfect time for Pacquiao just to call it a career, bro. I mean, that's just me. Comment below. I mean, it may sound controversial, whatever, but that's just my opinion. You know, for my love for Pacquiao, and I'm saying, take care of your health. Go focus on politics, bro. He's an amazing leader. He's an amazing politic in the Philippines, man. So I mean, I gotta give him that up. You know, amazing family, man. Go enjoy your family, bro. I mean, you gotta understand, you guys. Look how busy this guy is, man. I mean, I'm sure he does take. And that's the cool thing. Before I finish this video, on Twitter, almost every Sunday, you know, he goes to church. He goes to his, you know, spiritual duties. You know what I'm saying? And he has his whole family with him. So, I mean, that's awesome. I'm sure he does take time for his family. But, you know, just focus more on your family, bro, and you know, on your politics. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my input, man. So, love you, Pacquiao. Awesome. You know, and I'm saying all this for my love for him, for my concern for his health. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. Comment below. Share this, guys. You know, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody who watches this. And thank you so much for your support, man. And I want to hear your comments. And what do you guys think about this? You think you should keep fighting? I personally don't think so, man. But, hey, your comment is appreciated, definitely, man. I want to hear your input, many different perspectives in the community of boxing. So, shouts from the South, man. RENE Box Young, thanks so much for watching. Peace, fam.